We all know that Bitcoin is over 50,000, over $56,000, all right, worth of one Bitcoin, and Ethereum is over $4,000 worth of one Ethereum. But do you know that Bitcoin, Ethereum is half of Bitcoin? Most people don't know this, and you can always know this by using the market cap of the token, and we're just going to calculate that and see that now, which means that the supply of Ethereum is actually more than the supply of Bitcoin. If Ethereum supply was equivalent to the supply of Bitcoin, we would have had like about $26,000 for one Ethereum at the current market price. All right. So because the supply of Ethereum is actually more than the supply of Bitcoin, it makes the value of one Ethereum very low, and then the market cap half of the market cap of Bitcoin. So let's just see that by just let's just make some little calculation about that right now. So before we move on, kindly subscribe to my channel right now and then enable that notification bell button so that whenever I upload videos like this, you'll be the first to see and you'll be the first to take action and learn the lessons within it. We all know that cryptocurrency have no centralized place of education where you can always get every single thing that will help you leverage on the platform well, and that's why I and maybe some other YouTubers have taken upon ourselves to actually make videos to actually educate you. This is first-hand video that is coming straight to you. So please subscribe right now. Let's move on. I've actually made this. Let's go to coinmarketcap.com. All right. I've actually made this analysis. In the video I talked about market cap of a coin. All right. And that video you can always check it up there or check in the description of this video, all right, where I analyze what a market cap of a coin is. All right, like scroll down a little bit, you see the top 100 coins right here. Now you can see that BTC is number one. It's about the current price is about $57,000 per Bitcoin, and the market cap is about $1 trillion, about $1 trillion. All right, that's $1 trillion. And the market cap of Ethereum here, the price of Ethereum is about $4,500 roughly, and then the market cap is about 545 billion dollars. All right, so you can see that the market cap of Ethereum is half the market cap of Bitcoin, while the price of Ethereum is not even 1/3 the price of Bitcoin. All right, so now this is what I'm talking about right here. Now there's speculation that the market cap, the price of Ethereum is going to double, and once the price of Ethereum double, which means it means that the market cap is going to eventually double, because this market cap represents the amount that is actually invested in Ethereum. And like I told you guys before, now let's click on this different crypto individually and see. Right, let's click on Bitcoin and click on Ethereum right here. Let's look at their different supplies so that y'all can see the differences between them. All right, and why I actually feel that Ethereum is going to be more than Bitcoin on the long run, because of its okay, I need to click on it right here. All right, so you can see the current price of Bitcoin. So now, like I've explained in the previous video, the market cap is determined by multiplying this amount per piece of Bitcoin times the total supply. All right, look at this is how the market cap is actually determined. The total price of this is the total supply of Bitcoin. All right, maximum supply, total supply. So let's look at this total supply. That's about 80 million pieces of Bitcoin. So now let's copy this 80 million of Bitcoin. Where's my calculator? Let me paste it right here. Times the current price. All right, I actually explained that in my previous video. Times the current price times the price. All right, so that will give us about $1 trillion. All right, you can see that here. You can see it right here. All right, you can see here, that's the market cap is, you can see that it's the same thing. All right, so look at this price of Ethereum. That's about $4,600 as we speak right here. Let's paste that here, times the supply of Ethereum. Look at the supply of Ethereum. The supply is 118 million pieces of Ethereum. All right, so you can see that the quantity of Ethereum, in fact, is times almost times 10 or times 5 of the quantity of Bitcoin that is in circulation. All right, let's multiply that. All right, that will give us about 545 million. That's what determines this market cap. So imagine, let's just imagine if this was the supply of Ethereum. Let's just imagine that the supply of Ethereum was same as supply of Bitcoin. Where is that? Let's reload this. So as I was saying, so let's assume that this quantity of Bitcoin supply, this total supply, was the same quantity that Ethereum was. All right, the current price of Bitcoin would have been different. All right, you can determine that by saying the current market cap of Ethereum divided by the quantity supplied. All right, that's the current market cap. That's about 545 billion, divided by the market cap of Bitcoin. Oh, this page is always going off. What's going on? All right, so the divided by the total supply of Bitcoin. All right, divided by the total supply of Bitcoin. Let's say divided by the total supply of Bitcoin. All right. Now the current price of Ethereum would have been exactly half the price of Bitcoin. That's about $28,915. That would have been the market cap of Ethereum if it was within the same supply. If the supply was the same, Ethereum price would have been half the price of Bitcoin. So now you see that Ethereum, with market cap, Ethereum is half the price of Bitcoin, and in no time, Ethereum price is eventually going to double the price of it's going to double the current price it is right now. And I know Bitcoin market cap is going to increase as well, but Ethereum is going to really go far because there's a lot of development opportunity for developers on its blockchain, and it's expanding by the day, which meanwhile Bitcoin isn't expanding that much because of its restrictive blockchain and the time it takes for a transaction to actually go through. All right, with the way with this video, I actually have a feeling that Ethereum is going to be bigger than Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, and as well know, a lot of crypto is evolving every day. You know, from the metaverse coins to kind of NFT kind of stuff. They are evolving every single day. But I have a feeling that Ethereum is going to be bigger than Bitcoin because of its there is a market capitalization. All right, a market capitalization, and on the long run, on the very long run, Ethereum may be bigger than Bitcoin because Ethereum has a lot of adoption, especially when it got like it has a lot of its flexibility. All right, when it comes to people, developers being able to use it to create exchanges, or NFT are being created on Ethereum chain, but that is not the same on Bitcoin. All right, it's not the same happening on Bitcoin. So if anyone could hold some quantity of Ethereum, that's just the way. Let's say at this current price, Ethereum is currently within $4,000 range now. If anyone could hold let's say 2-3 Ethereum, on the long run they could be holding about $100,000 per Ethereum. All right, Ethereum could be like about $100,000 on the very long run. Okay, that could take some years. All right, so that's because of its flexibility and then its mass adoption. At this point in time now that Ethereum is currently half the price of Bitcoin in market capitalization, I know some things may be crazy, like the video may sound crazy, but actually it's what I think. All right, anybody could think anything, but this is what I actually think, or what I actually envisage that might happen in the market. All right, so y'all could share your thoughts in the description. I know, please avoid anything that will lead to, I don't want curses, I don't want insult. All right, don't bully. See you. So if you love my video, subscribe to my channel, like my video, and then comment in the comment section if you actually learn something new. Subscribe and see you in my next video.